Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku.co daily FX market review for the trading day ending Thursday, May 26th. Firstly to the Euro US dollar, and here we see a confirmed change of trend today, a candle forming a higher high and a higher low. The market bouncing off support very close to the bottom of the Ichimoku cloud around the 111.42 region, and this previous area at 111.60. Buyers taking control, building some solid momentum in terms of the extension of the size of the white body, and suggesting good potential for the market to trade higher. If we do see the market trade higher, looking to resistance coming around the Tenkan-sen, trades at 112.38, but we are trading within the Ichimoku cloud, so a neutral market in big picture terms, but a bearish market in the medium and fast term timeframes, supported by the Chikou span. Just looking a little overextended in depth of price action away from the Kijun-sen, it is pointing flat. Price action tends to be attracted back towards a flat Kijun-sen, so we certainly could see some follow through and the market at least testing to the Tenkan-sen at 112.38. To the hourly charts with the Euro US dollar, and here at the start of the session we saw the band squeezed up, a bullish breakout, the market testing up to the second pivot point support level, coming off, finding support within the bands, and then trading back up to that area again, finding support down at the bottom of the bands, trading up through that region. A lack of follow through, saw formation of a star reversal pattern. The trend was confirmed to the downside here, and the market finding support around the middle of the bands. But all of this activity, we've seen the market closing above the middle of the bands here, suggesting that at times we've had a strong tone to this uptrending price action that we've seen in the medium term time frame, and at times a moderate tone by just trading within the bands but not closing in a major way down below the bands. At the moment we are still trading above the upper band holding a support. The middle of the bands moves lower to find the middle pivot point level, strengthening the potential support there. And if the market does trade down through that level, looking to the lower band at 111.75 to hold as strong support. Good opportunity here for the buyers if they are strong enough to trade up to the first pivot point resistance level at 112.23. If we breach down through that lower band, we could easily test the first support level, 111.57. Next to the US dollar, Japanese yen, and a confirmed change of trend here today, a candle making a lower high and a lower low. The market testing outside of the Ichimoku cloud, and support coming in down through the cloud, down through the Tenkan-sen and around this 109.42 region, with the sellers losing commitment around those areas. We have had formation of a black body candle, suggesting a switch in net momentum away from the buyers to the sellers, but we've seen the sellers fail to take control by closing around the midpoint level. This does suggest that there is some doubt about whether the trend will be able to continue to the downside, and with this very strong support down below extending down to 109.42, we may not see any strong downside activity. This has been a previous strong resistance level. Any solid breach down below there in a bearish manner could see the market trading down to the Kijun-sen, where we should see strong support around 108.72. At the moment, a neutral market trading within the cloud, at just slightly bullish in the short-term time frame and moderately bullish in the longer-term time frame. We're trading above the Kijun-sen. The Chikou span is within the corresponding price action. Again, it's failing to confirm any bullishness that we're seeing, and it is actually confirming the lack of direction with a neutral market in that longer-term time frame. And just looking to the hourly charts with dollar yen, and here we saw the band squeezed up at the start of trading, strong selling activity finding support around the second pivot point level, the market rallying to find resistance at the upper band, selling off once again, support down at that second level, and then the market trading within the cloud, within the bands for the remainder of the trading day. The bands are squeezing up. We are finding support around that lower band. We'll be looking for a breakout in either direction. Resistance is strengthened around the middle pivot point level with the middle of the bands there, and looking for a strong breakout, strong follow through. We could easily test down to the first support level, 109.37, and a breakout to the upside. Could see the first resistance level tested around 110.17. And just looking at the Ichimoku charts here with dollar yen on the hourly charts, and a lot of indecision here in this market where we're trading above the cloud, down below, above the cloud, below, and now we're finding that the bottom of the cloud is holding as resistance. So we may have seen a strong change of sentiment in this market. Now, with the market unable to trade up through the cloud as we saw here previously, although bearing in mind the cloud is rather thick, as we move further into the trading day after the next probably 3 or so hours, the cloud becomes very thin for most of the day. So if we don't see strong selling in the market here, which is probably the more likely scenario, and if we do, we could easily see the market test that first support level at 109.37. If we don't see strong selling coming in, there is an opportunity here for the buyers to trade higher and through that cloud to test up to the first pivot point resistance level.